This is Prototype Vegan Leather. It's made with June tea scobies that are stretched as they dry and then oiled. Now this one is over a month old. It's well oiled. It's still, it could use a little more treatment, just like leather. It'll dry out over time. The hand lotion will bring it back. So that's not very much. I'm going to set up today. I'm going to set up a way to make it in the sheets, and then the black is caused by using a metal rack to dry it, and that's also the black, and the clamps is also the irregularities, and you can even see grill marks. And in fact, that's what's going on here. Is these spots were underneath the plastic clamps, these spots touched the metal grill, and then of course we've got different thicknesses. But as you can see, you can get an interesting translucent effect with the thinner stuff. This one is the thickest of them. It's just got one little thin spot. And again, interesting translucent effect. So if it hadn't been for the black from the grill, I would have actually had a transparent piece. And in fact, if it's thin enough, you've got something that's a good food wrap, like saran wrap. But the black may turn some people off. The wrinkling does, the clamp marks. So as prototypes, it's just concept testing. I wanted to know what it felt like, how it behaved. What I need to do is build or buy a stretch frame, and then I'm going to make it in larger sheets because these sheets are too small to do much with. It's intriguing though, and I like that I'll be able to select different thicknesses of it. And a SCOBY can grow pretty thick pretty fast. So today I'm going to start a SCOBY batch in a large plastic bin, and while it's aging I'm going to get or make a frame sufficient for that size so that I can clamp it with wood. There will be even pressure all around, so I get a nice square, and it'll be a square SCOBY because this is the shape of the jar in which it grows. And I'll show you a fresh SCOBY. That is a SCOBY, sympathetic culture of bacteria and yeast. And it's what's left after I peeled off the other three. So yeah, with a good frame made of wood, I won't get that blackening, I'll get a pure color. And the last thing I need to do is experiment with coloring it, because I feel that you have to color it before you oil it. Once you oil it, it's going to be impervious to color change. And I'd really like to try putting some color on these as well. So over the winter, I'll be making quite a few sheets of these. It's not advised for me to do it in the summer because I don't have a way to keep the culture breathing while keeping fruit flies and other such obnoxious flies at bay. Sure is an interesting material. This would make a good elbow patch. You could use it for shoe leather. It's not brittle. It's quite tolerant of mussing and fussing. Well cured and not too ugly looking SCOBY would make a good food wrap as well. So you could use it as, because it's waterproof. You could use it as food wrap, you could use it as substitute leather, and it will compost if you toss it in the compost. And it's naturally made from tea and honey. Just to give you an idea of the most interesting thing I've seen today. There's skylights above this, and I guess they're doing the renovations work, and they've got all of these perfect length trusses running up and down here. Ooh, this thing. All attached to this scaffolding. And the men are working, and women, the people are working up there. That's cool. And I wish I had my Pentax because I could take some really cool pictures. I should come back to do that. The plan with Fiordilise is that I'm going to learn to play it on multiple different instruments and get practiced enough that it comes out at the same speed as I play so that I can record each instrument separately. Then when I put them together on a track, they'll sync up. It seems highly unlikely to work, but it's about the best plan I've got right now. I wish I had one of those really good software apps that let you speed up and slow down tracks according to beat. Maybe that would help. But I don't know. It's more important that my brain does the work than what the result is. A couple of kids in my neighborhood are having a bottle drive to get to their judo competition. So I'm giving them our bottles. And I think they're going to like how many we have because I was due to take them in. And there's probably close to $50 there. But, you know, there's no better way to support the future than to support the current youth. And these are my neighbors. You can't get any more local than that. They left flyers in everyone's mailbox asking for donations, that they would take bottles or donations. Mon petit Chantou. Oh, so sweet you are. Très douce, mon petit Chantou. Oui. Arr.